So the first roster update for MLB The Show 18 is finally going to be here on Friday. So we're finally going to get to see which players are going to get upgraded, which players are going to get downgraded, and so on and so forth. And it's honestly one of the biggest questions that everybody has. You know, whenever I'm streaming, I can't even tell you the amount of comments in the chat I get with people asking, yo, is this guy going to get upgraded? Do you think this guy's going to get upgraded? I just pulled this guy. Should I sell him now or he's going to get upgraded? Like, bro, I don't know. Like, you know, it's a little overwhelming, but I'm going to go over in this video today who I think is going to get upgraded and who I think maybe get downgraded in the roster updates. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. A couple things I need to clarify. Number one, this is my opinion and my opinion alone. If your opinion differs from me, that is totally fine. Let me know in the comments if I missed anybody or if my opinion you think is wrong. Go ahead and leave it down in the comments. And number two, these are just guesses. These guys are not confirmed to go gold, diamond, silver, whatever. These are just guesses. So if you invest in a card that I suggest in this video and he doesn't go up or doesn't go down or whatever, it's not my problem, okay? You made the risk with your stubs. These are just my predictions. So don't get mad at me if it doesn't happen, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start off with bronze to silver upgrades first and then move my way up the ladder. So the first bronze to silver upgrade prediction I have for you guys is Jose Martinez from the St. Louis Cardinals. He's hitting .329 this year with 3 home runs and 16 RBIs. So he's putting together a good little season so far in April. Versus right-handed pitching, he's hitting .333 with 3 home runs and he's slugging .530. So I think his power against righties should go up a little bit. And I think his numbers overall against righties should get a little bit of a boost. He also hit like .333 in the second half of 2017, so he had a really nice second half. So that second half leading into 2018 and coming into 2018 with the start that he's having, I think this guy is deserving of a silver upgrade. And the thing is, he's only a 74 overall, so he's only 1 point off of being a silver anyway. So I don't think it's too hard to fathom that he might go up a tier to silver with a 1 overall upgrade. So I do have Jose Martinez going to be a silver. Next up, my next bronze to silver upgrade is going to be Jed Lowrie from the Oakland A's. So far this year, he's hitting .357. He's got 6 home runs and 23 RBIs. He had 12 home runs total last year versus right-handed pitching. He already has 5 so far this year. And if you look at his power versus righties, 45 power, I think that is in a prime position to be upgraded a little bit, maybe by 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 or 8. And I think that could help push his overall maybe to above 74 to a 75. He's also leading the league in hits, so it's not too hard to think that his contact could go up a little bit. So I think Jed Lowrie could go up. His defense is fine. He's playing fine defense this year, so I don't think his defense is going to change. His speed is going to stay where it is. He hasn't stolen a base all year, so I don't think anything is going to happen there. It's mainly going to be affecting his hitting, and I do think he will have enough to get him up to a 75 overall silver. Only thing I have maybe that could go against that is the fact that he's a second baseman, and the primary position of second base values defense and speed a little bit more than fielding. So hopefully a little bit of a contact or power boost to Jed Lowrie could bring him up to a 75, but maybe the second base position might hold him back. The next bronze to silver upgrade I have for you guys is Patrick Corbin from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Patrick Corbin is killing it this year, guys. 33 1/3 innings pitched with a 1.89 ERA. That's very good. He's got 48 strikeouts and only 6 walks. That's a 0.660 walks, hits per innings pitched stat. He's also got a complete game shutout under his belt already. His strikeouts per 9 are all the way up to 13, so his Ks per 9 should be increased. So I think Patrick Corbin is putting together a very strong season, especially in the first part of the year. Hopefully he can continue it. The only thing that maybe would hold him back from getting all the way to a silver is the fact that it's a 3 overall increase. So depending on how much of an upgrade he gets to maybe his hits and Ks per 9, maybe that'll be enough to bring him to a silver. I could see it not. I could see him ending up at maybe like a 74 and remain a bronze, but it could go that way. You know, it's up in the air right now, but I do think he might have enough to get him up to a 75 overall silver card. Alright, so those are my bronze to silver upgrades. Now we're going to get into silver to golds. And I know you guys already are wanting to know, what do I think about the man, the myth, Shohei Ohtani? Everybody wants to know, when is Ohtani getting upgraded? Is he gonna go gold? Is he gonna, like, what? Everybody has questions about Ohtani. I mean, if you toggle the attributes, you can see his hitting stats as well. His hitting stats are fine. His hitting stats should be upgraded a little bit. His speed definitely should be upgraded a little bit, and his pitching should be upgraded a little bit. I do think Ohtani will get upgraded. I just don't think he's going to go all the way to a gold in this roster update. That's a 5 overall jump, man. 75 to 80. That's going to be a big gap right there. I don't know if in 1 month of the season, if all the stats he's put together will accumulate a total of 5 upgrade points. Like, that's a lot, man. So I do think Ohtani will get upgraded. I do think he'll end up at maybe like a 78 to maybe a 79. That's pushing it. 77 to 78 is kind of like the safe range, I think. But yeah, I think Ohtani will get a boost. I just don't think he's going to go gold in this update, guys. Somebody that I do think will go gold that is actually putting together a very fine season so far is Edwin Diaz, one of the best bullpen arms in the league in the month of April for the Seattle Mariners. He's a 79 overall, so he only needs 1 upgrade point to be at an 80, and he's putting together a killing of a season. 8 for 8 on his save opportunities, 19 strikeouts in only 10 innings pitched. He's got a 0.87 ERA with a 0.774 whip. He had a 3.27 ERA last year. 2 years ago, he had a 2.79. So he's been a very reliable bullpen arm for the Seattle Mariners. And this year so far, he's been one of the best relievers in the month of April. So I think Edwin Diaz should get a little bit of an upgrade. I think he's going to have a really good rest of the season. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy even gets like a Player of the Month card or something like that. So Edwin Diaz, I do think has enough to send him up to a gold. Next up, another silver to gold upgrade I have for you guys is Johnny Cueto from the San Francisco Giants. I actually just saw Cueto pitch in person on Sunday. I went to the Angels game where the Angels and Giants played each other, and Cueto was dealing for a while. He had him no hit, I think till, was it the 6th inning or the 5th or something like that? He was just absolutely dealing, and Cueto was having a very good year. 0.35 ERA in 26 innings pitched, 23 strikeouts, a 0.654 whip. He hasn't given up a single home run this year so far in those 26 innings, so that is a plus. He's keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's striking people out. He's letting his defense make plays. So I really like the way Johnny Cueto has approached his pitching this year. He did have a little bit of a bad year last year, or just not as good of a year as he had in the past. So I could see that maybe not, like, having this good month not having enough to get him to a gold. But I think Johnny Cueto has shown that he's been a good pitcher in the past, and maybe he's back on the come up. So hopefully it'll be enough for a 2-point upgrade with the start that he's having. Could be wrong about that though. He may not go to gold. I'm just going to stay on the positive side, and I think Johnny Cueto will get upgraded to a gold. Last but not least, the last silver to gold upgrade I have for you guys is Javier Baez from the Chicago Cubs. Javier Baez is having a really nice start to the year. 292 average, 7 home runs, 23 RBIs so far. He has a 360 average with 6 home runs versus right-handed pitching. And if you look at his card, he's got 87 contact versus lefties with 66 power versus lefties. He's way better against lefties in this game than he is against righties. But the way he's hitting against righties so far this year, I can see his right-handed numbers going up. Will it be enough to get him to a gold? We shall see. But he did also hit better in the second half of 2017. So he finished last season strong, and now he's starting off 2018 strong. Maybe that'll be enough to get him up to a gold here. So the only thing that maybe would hold him back is similar to Jed Lowrie, how I was talking about with the primary position of second base, maybe holding him back because of the way it values defense and speed a little bit more than contact and power. But we'll have to wait and see. I think a 2-point upgrade could be possible for Javier Baez, and I will say he will go gold. All right, now the fun part, guys, the gold to diamond upgrades. Who's gonna go diamond? Let me give you guys my predictions. One of the most popular guys that everybody thinks is gonna go diamond is Didi Gregorius. Now, I am gonna say I do not think Didi will go diamond in this update. That doesn't mean he can't go diamond later on in this year, but it's very similar to the same reason I don't think Shohei Ohtani will go gold in this update. He's got a 4-point gap to get to diamond, man. That's going to be a very high gap. When Aaron Judge went gold last year, he went gold, I think, in like July or something like that, and he didn't make diamond until, or he didn't even make diamond until the end of 2017. Like, that That jump from 81 to 85 is a big gap right there. You have to be a very, very good player in order to do that. And Didi is putting together a very, very good season. So he's hitting the ball well. He's playing good defense and everything. I just don't think that he's going to get a 4 overall upgrade to put him to a diamond, at least not this early in the year. So Didi may get upgraded to maybe like an 83 or something like that, but I do not think he's going to get all the way to an 85. Another fan favorite that people want to think is going to go diamond is George Springer. Now, George Springer is a great player, but just like Didi, I do not think he has enough to go diamond yet this year. He's only hitting 240, so he's got to kind of get his average up a little bit for me to really think he's going to be going diamond. So right now, he's still a great card to use. His hitting and his fielding are really, really good with that 72 speed. Really nice card. I just don't think he's going to go diamond in this update. Another card that a lot of people want to think is going to go diamond is Brian Dozier. He's hitting 307, but he's only got like 4 home runs so far, and Dozier is kind of known for his power, so I think he's got to do maybe have another good month before he goes diamond, because he's still got a 2 overall increase that he has to make. So I don't think Dozier's going diamond yet, but that inside edge with Dozier doesn't mean he's a bad card to use. This guy is a steal for a gold card. And then Gary Sanchez, he's like 14,000 on the market. He's only hitting 192. He is not going diamond in this update. I would be honestly shocked if Gary Sanchez got upgraded. So not feeling Sanchez yet. Now for the players that I actually do think will get upgraded from gold to diamond, let's get into those guys. Roberto Osuna from the Blue Jays, I do think he will get a diamond upgrade. He's got very, very good numbers. He's a very good card to use in MLB The Show. He has been last year. He is this year. So Osuna's a great card to use just in general. But so far this year, he has 9 1/3 innings pitched. He's 6 for 6 on saves, and he hasn't given up a single run. He's been locked down out of the bullpen for the Blue Jays. He's only given up 4 hits in 32 batters faced, so he's got a 4.29 or 0.429 whip stat, 7 strikeouts, not a single walk. So Roberto Osuna is doing everything he needs to do out of the bullpen for the Blue Jays. I think this guy is honestly a steal for a gold card, and with a 1 overall increase for him, I do think that this guy could get a diamond. I think this guy is one of the elite bullpen pitchers in the league, and I think Osuna will get upgraded in the first roster update to a diamond. Now the other guy I do think is going to go up to a diamond is going to be another pitcher. This guy's going to be a starter, and I'm talking about Justin Verlander from the Houston Astros. He actually ended last season as a diamond in the game. He got there in like the second to the last or last roster update or whatever it was. So Verlander was honestly amazing down the stretch for the Astros last year. So he had a great second half, and he's starting off 2018 very, very strong. So I do think Verlander will go diamond. He's got a 1.10 ERA in 32.2 innings pitched, 39 strikeouts, a 0.765 whip. Verlander, we know what he has. We know what he can do, man. He's got a great pitch selection. He's a great thrower. He's got a lot of stamina. He's going to go deep into games for you. I think Verlander has everything you need for a pitcher, and I think that this update will bring him up to a diamond. So yeah, I think Verlander and Osuna are going to be the gold to diamond upgrades. All right, guys, those are my predictions. As far as downgrades, I don't really know if anybody's going to get fully downgraded to a tier. At least not anybody notable. Like silver to bronze, there may be 1 or 2 that is in there, but I didn't really pay attention to those. Some other guys really quick that I wanted to highlight that a lot of people like to talk about are also are guys like Charlie Morton for Charlie Morton for the Astros. He's a 76 overall silver, very similar to Shohei Ohtani. I just don't think that he has enough to get him all the way to a gold, but he's putting together a great season, so don't sleep on Charlie Morton. And there's a couple other guys in the league that are having good starts that I just don't think have quite enough to get there, but I still wanted to, mention that. But anyway, guys, those are my roster update predictions. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Is there somebody I missed? Let me know all that down in the comments, so that way people can also get an idea down there and not just in the video. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Drop a thumbs up on the video if you liked it and you want to see roster updates continue throughout the season, or roster predictions. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.